know you know me, but I'm Becky Charrington, and I'm been a nurse for 29 years. I'm the clinical unit leader of dialysis, so I work with Jennifer on this particular scenario. But I'm also the chair-elect of the Nurse Alliance this year, and that's why I'm here. But the Daisy Foundation was formed by a family of Patrick Burns, who died at the age of 33 from complications of ITP. The Daisy stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. The foundation goals include research, education about autoimmune diseases, and promoting and encouraging blood drives, as ITP may require blood and blood product transfusions. While Patrick was hospitalized, the Barnes family recognized the work that nurses do and their compassionate care nurses provide. The Barnes family decided to find a way to turn their grief into something positive. As a result of their experience with the amazing nurses who cared for Patrick, they decided to go around the country and say thank you to nurses, as they are the unsung heroes of society who deserve far more recognition and honor than they receive. There are hundreds of hospitals across the country and international partners committed to honoring their nurses with the Daisy Award. Jennifer, you should know that your hard work and dedication to patient safety and satisfaction is recognized by your peers in management. It's important that our nurses know their work is valued and that the Daisy Award is a medium for the organization to recognize them. Daisy nominations can be submitted online via the Get Well Network, so everyone will know that. And a designated committee votes on blinded nominations, and in our situation, it's the Leadership Council. And then the monthly winner is chosen for those nominations. So I'm going to let Cindy Little read your nomination.
This is the case of Babs. Adie's has had a complicated and difficult patient for over 2 months. Babs has schizophrenia with paranoid delusions since the 1970s and renal failure with all of the associated comorbidities such as diabetes and hypertension for the last 3 years and a distant history of breast cancer. Upon her admission to our floor, Jennifer was instrumental in negotiating with the patient, general medicine physicians, and IOP staff and physicians. Intricate medication and dialysis treatments were instituted, and Jen coordinated these with the patient's son and the AD staff. As the weeks wore on, Jen was also called to negotiate care with the dialysis team and security. Since the patient's son lived in another state and worked during weekday daytime hours, Jen had to discuss his mother's care over the phone, often in the evening and weekends when she was off from MUSC work officially. Early in the admission of Babs, Jen realized the need for the ethics committee to review this case and advise us, so Jen arranged for the same. She arranged for weekly meetings with Dr. Cawley, general medicine, psychiatry, psychiatric nurse liaison, dialysis and AD staff, case managers of different services, and psychiatry administrators. It is no small feat to get 15 people of many different levels and service lines in the same room for a full hour, but Jennifer Fox was able to do that and do it for several events. Another aspect of Jen's comprehensive knowledge and approach to this unique situation was also how Jen could articulate the issues of the patient, the wishes of the patient and the patient's son, her healthcare representative, and the medical, nursing, and legal needs of MUSC. All the while, Babs was phoning Jennifer, in times and continues to do so, to question the intentions of our healthcare system and individuals, part of her paranoia, as well as needing to control whatever she could. A conversation with this patient would routinely take over 30 minutes of Jennifer's time, and of course, Jen had a plethora of other patients needing her services. Jennifer had to be the person to bring up end-of-life issues with the patient's son and discuss intimate family considerations as she looked for alternative care and long-term placement for Babs. Jen became a friendly voice to the son. Jennifer lovingly participated in the patient's birthday party, buying her a gift, and joining all of us in singing happy birthday. Again, she was taking time out of her day using her own money to bring a light of humanity to this dire situation. Jennifer's job requires that she explain the complicated scenarios about this patient's care to judges, mental health care professionals, dialysis clinics, and long-term care facilities all over South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia. Jennifer called every possible facility in South Carolina, at least, maybe the other states too, hours spent on this activity alone. Because of Jen's thorough understanding of the case, she was asked to represent to present to the Ethics Committee for its formal consideration and recommendations on this situation. This says volumes about the respect that all these parties have for Jennifer. So we thought Jen had been able to convince multiple outpatient entities to assume care for Babs, but at the last minute, a dialysis clinic reneged on their previous commitment, and she had to start all over again. This time, Jennifer was coordinating care between different clinics, different nephrologists, and the leadership team at MUSC. Throughout this round of service coordination, Jen maintained a smile and ever hopeful. Finally, the day of discharge came, but Jen's job is not over. Every day since Babs was discharged, Jen has called her to check in, reinforce the basic rules of living outside the hospital every day and multiple times a day. Jen's plan is to call Babs for the rest of her life. I asked her that one, and I said, what do we do? She said, I guess I'll call her for the rest of my life. Babs and her family and friends could not have made this transition at all without Jennifer. She's a rock star.
And so far, a good outcome.
That's right, that's right.
Take out some of these papers. I'm going to spill them. With this certificate, Daisy Awards for Extraordinary Nurses. The award is presented to Jennifer Fox, RN, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people.
I made no notes.
And now, Ken.
You want to put me something? Daisy?
And knowing the tradition nurses have in service pins, the Daisy Foundation has created a pin for you to wear on your badge. This pin serves as a reminder to you and your peers
Close fine. Anyways, I can't.
that you are truly an extraordinary nurse.
It's right behind you.
And this is a Healer's Touch statue. The foundation wants you to have this sculpture as a symbol of your recognition today. It's called the Healer's Touch. Each piece is hand-carved for the Daisy Foundation by artists of the Shona tribe in Zimbabwe. The foundation chose this beautiful design not only because it so sensitively depicts the unique relationship you gave with your patients, but also because the Shona people hold their healers in a position of great importance to the community and feel about their traditional healers the way the Daisy Foundation and the MUSC feels about our nurses. And here's your banner. Stay up here, I guess, because
Wherever
you
y'all
want
want
it,
it,
it's
y'all.
And the
I'll
banner's
in front.
yeah.
We want to hang it off the.
Yeah, we'll
The
get to
entrance.
use it. But it's provided by the Daisy Award Facility, and we want you to hang it wherever you want to hang it, just so everybody knows what special nurse you are. And then Cinnabon, also in those, because every nurse who receives the Daisy Award reminds us that his or her entire team is deserving of recognition, and it takes a team to provide patient care. All the nurses and staff are treated to saffron, which are these, which is our official sponsor. And the reason for the cinnamon is while hospitalized, Patrick's family brought a cinnamon roll for Patrick. Patrick requested one for the next day and asked his family to bring in enough for all the nurses in the unit. So, whenever you enjoy a Cinnabon roll or your cinnamon, take time and remind yourself what truly special people nurses are. The Daisy Foundation has provided all Daisy winners with a jar of cinnamon in their gift bag. Each time you use the cinnamon, you can be reminded of what an extraordinary nurse you are. And then we also, every quarter, Marilyn takes the Daisy winners out for lunch or have a with breakfast. We'll be contacting you with that information too. Pretty awesome. Yeah.
When did you go last Friday? Last week? Yes, Friday.
There's also a Scrubs magazine in there, some tissues and cake.
think about it and start crying.
And then the Daisy.
Okay, Brandon.
She's great.
That's Cindy.
She's got a job waiting.
She is on the job today, isn't she?
She's on